How has your stage rig changed over the years from when you started out to what you'll be using for the Spring Loaded Festival?
Not much, mate, not much. I've actually got it here. Like, okay, so obviously you have your chromatic tuner, your Boss, which, you know, sorry, I'm not advertising anything. I'm just, I just thought I'd, and look, so I started the very first, so when I picked up an electric guitar for the first time, my very first distortion pedal, actually my first distortion effect would have been on the amp that I bought, so inbuilt. I think I had a little Gorilla practice amp, you know, and turned on the distortion and went, wow, this covers up all my mistakes and bad playing. Like, but yeah, I'm, you know, messing around, but it also made the notes sustain, and I just fell in love with distortion then and there. So I guess, you know, then I was looking around for a pedal, and I really didn't know anything much about pedals and amps and guitars, so I just kind of went to the first thing that was there that I liked. So obviously I'd try stuff out and by ear if I liked it, obviously, but the first fuzz pedal I bought, and the only one I use still to this day, is the Boss DS1, which a lot of people have, and I just crank it. I just turn the gate, the distortion all the way up, and the tone all the way down, actually. Yeah, I have that down. So I've had that from day one. That's still on my pedal board. I think I've gone through about 5 or 6. I've got probably 4 sitting in the cupboard. I just bought a new one. And then I had a wah. So I think I started with like the Crybaby wah, and then proceeded to a Vox wah, and then sort of went between the two. But fell in love with wah, use it a lot. So that's one thing that's still on my pedal board, and sometimes I adjust the little wheel or pop thing inside or whatever it is to change the wah. And then also from Day Dot had the DD5. What is this? DD5 Boss delay. I love using the delay on that, usually just the sort of longish delay. And that's pretty much it. So those 3 pedals I've had from the get-go, and I mucked around with equalizers, and even, actually, I'll just get it, I even had a tremolo, the Jig Dunlop tremolo on my board for a little while. I like tremolo, but that was for specific recordings back in the day, so that doesn't live on the board anymore. That's pretty much it. I just like the delay, the distortion all the way up, and the wah. Just give me that. And then I use the chorus effect on my JC 120, my Roland combo, to get the chorus feedback effect. And then I've added, the only addition is the line 6, like, delay, the delay reverb model. Only just to use some extra kooky delays and long reverby effects for when I really need to skits out, like get really, really crazy. So I'll just put that on. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah.
So you're known for your Gibson SG sitting behind you there.
Yeah.
You've been using a Fender sort of more recently as well. Is it a Strat you've been using?
I'll just grab it. It's right here. So it's funny, yeah. I was like, there's no way I'm ever playing a Fender. I'm an SG. I'm a Gibson girl, only SGs though. But then I was in a music shop and I saw this Fender sitting on the wall, and I was like, oh, what a beautiful colour. I love the colour. So I took it down off the wall and played it, and I wasn't looking for a guitar on the day. It was just the colour that attracted my eye, and the shape, actually. I kind of like the shape, sort of slightly SG-ish in a weird way, and then just played it and loved it, like instantly. It was like, it's got songs in it, I need to own this guitar, didn't think twice and just bought it, and I couldn't believe it. I'd crossed over to the other side. I was like, oh, I've got a Fender now, oh God. And then bought a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe. But This guitar I've used on my second solo record, All Day Venus. I use this for a lot of lead breaks. It's got a really beautiful tone. It's got some nice sustain, and it's a really nice defined kind of sound. But it can get sort of slightly hot, like if you really push it. But it's got such a beautiful. It's so pointed. It really gets you in your solar plexus when you So it's a Fender. It's called a jazz. It's a Jazzmaster style, but I think it's called a Jazz Blaster. And it's a Lee Ronaldo custom design. So Lee Ronaldo from Sonic Youth, they modeled it on one of his guitar setups, which is he's just got one knob. So it's just one knob, that's it for the volume. And then the two pickups, obviously, with the toggle, and that's it. And I just really love it. I still can't believe I've got a Fender. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.